Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good morning. So welcome back to our class about critical and creative thinking. I'm sure you all understand that last week we already present and study about the creative thinking. So today I will like to continue on the topic of managing for performance, individual and organizational creativity. So the learning outcome of this lesson, you can read it. The first second is important because the creative thinking skill and the development of creative thinking skill, and from there, how you apply it on the job situation, on organization, and so on and so forth. You can read it. Okay, De Bono. Actually, my experience with Edward De Bono, 2 days on thinking, creative thinking, especially on 6 head, mind mappings, scamper, and so on and so forth. Edward De Bono says, ideas are the currency of success that separates you from your competitions. That is important. So the outline of this topic, you can read it. Awakening the creativity, exploring creative thinking techniques, removing mental blocks, and one examining creativity in the workplace, understanding managerial organization impact on creativity. Because you now as a student, but next to be the workers, the managers, the engineers, the technologists, you must developing the creative organizations, and from there you can increase your own creativity and organization's creativity. What is the definition of creativity? Clarice Pinkola says, creativity is the ability to respond to all that goes on around us, to choose from the hundreds of possibilities of thought, feeling, actions, and reaction that arise within us, and to put these together in a unique response, expressions of message that carries movement, patience, and meaning. So, how to opening your minds? You must have the perceptions skill, curiosity skill, and the exploration skill. Now, let's think. Imagine the familiar in the new lights. The second, find link among the unrelated phenomena and realize the impact of change in the world now, in organization now, in our university, and accept the new perspective. And last one is follow a broad and moving paths. Exploring creative thinking technique, they have 2. One is soft thinking. You can use critical and creative, but the creativity person must understand the visual, the soft and hard skill. And one more, from there you must apply on the visual thinking activities, idea, writing activities, group interaction activities, and process product activities. And after that, we will make it group, find in group. Then we try to explore it and how you can be more creativity. And from there, you can join your friends on both technique, on soft technique and hard technique. Okay. So another one is removing mental block. Always idea squashes 1 ox 10 block. They said must think about the right answer. Please think opposite, logical, and so on and so forth. You can read it. Next one is examining creativity in the workplace. You can be supervisors, you can be an engineer, you can be a managers, and so on and so forth, and be a technologist. From there, you can also be an employee, and from there, you also can entertain creative activities and initiate creative act and sustain creative level in their work. Okay, examining creativity in the workplace is, as I told you, a supervisor and individual, you must relate in how to emphasize, how to work together, the impact and the clearly states of expectations on the vision and mission of the organization. So the case discussion, as I told you, we will discuss after this about managing for creativity, best by, and so on and so forth. So how to measure the creativity? I think you can answer it. One is a divergent thinking test, open-ended question. Okay, I will give you after this. And Torrance test of creative thinking, Guilford test, personality and biographical inventories, and Hauswar test. So personality trait of the creative person, you can read it and you can use this on our next group discussion. And from there, you can look at the self-actualized creativity by Maslow, the hierarchicals of the. So second is how the self-actualized can make the personality trait of the creative person. Your character is your destiny. This is important. Why? Because as a student, as workers, becoming workers, engineer, technologists, you can't step in the same river twice. The sun is new each day, and where there is no sun, we can see the evening star, and whatever the creativity are there. This is important. Remember when you discuss in your group activities. So you can, whatever, you can refer all the references, and for the time being, I want to give you 5 questions about creativity. As I told you, the creativity is important, and you can answer it by your own and your group activity after this. That's all. See you in your group activities. And thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.